Right, welcome back. And in the spirit of our independence celebrations, we have a live band here. We have Oluwo Fariwo in the house. It's great to have you. I'm looking forward to what you have for us today.
Great things.
All right, we're going to have some Bedu spirit in this place. Okay, all right, take it away. All right, let's see what you have for us.
Lola Elédùmarè ọba mímọ́ tó dá wa sí tẹbí tará. Happy birthday Nigeria, Independent Day. Oluwo Fariwo, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Come on. Olúwa yìí kàn mí o. Oyè biribiri oyè biri kàn mí. Oyè biribiri oyè biri kàn mí o. Oyè biribiri oyè biri kàn mí o. Àánú Olúwa yìí kàn mí o. Àwa mà ṣoríire ní Naija o. Ètùmàrè ṣe wá lógo. Àdúrà táwa ń gbà o. Bàbá tí wọ́n lé àṣẹ o. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé aré sì ayọ̀ o. Ṣèwé tàgbà ẹ wá bá wa yọ̀. Nigeria independence. Great country our fatherland. Great country our fatherland. Land we full of honey. I love my fatherland. I love my fatherland. Nigeria is our home. I love my fatherland. Oyè biri kàn mí o. Oyè biri kàn mí o. Oyè biri kàn mí o. Àánú Olúwa yìí kàn mí o. Oya, elulu àlùjọ. Elulu àlùjọ. Nítorí àwọn tèmi ní Naija o. Àwọn tèmi l'Amẹ́ríkà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wálé ká wá tún ṣe. There's no place like our home. Nigeria, my fatherland. I love my fatherland. Oyè biri o. Oyè biri. Oyè biri o. Àánú Olúwa yìí kò wá o. Àwa ò mọ̀. Àwa ò mọ̀. Ọ̀gọ́gọ́, ibi tí bá ti mọ̀ pẹ̀lú wa. Ọba títí ayé. Ọba títí ayé. Jésù mi yó, ìmọ̀ kì í ṣe nìyàn. Àràbà rí bí ti ṣe bẹ́yìn láàrin rábàtà. Àdàgbà má tẹ̀pá o, arúgbó ọjọ́. Ọba títí ayé. Ọba títí ayé. Oh yeah. Listen, baby, give it to me tonight. I'm going crazy. Let me be your maga. I wanna be your maga. Baby, give it to me. Hey, going crazy. Let me be your maga. Oh baby, I wanna be your maga. Oh yeah, lipopo, Baby come mama lipopo, hey, oh yeah lipopo. Baby come mama lipopo, oh yeah lipopo. Baby come mama lipopo, oh yeah. Listen now. Bó ṣe ń gbọ̀n 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 gbọ̀n. Bó ṣe ń gbọ̀n 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 gbọ̀n. Bó ṣe ń gbọ̀n 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 gbọ̀n. Bó ṣe ń gbọ̀n 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 gbọ̀n. You go give me oribe, oribe, oribe. You go give me ọmọye, ọmọye, ọmọye. You go give me oribe, oribe, oribe. You go give me ọmọye, ọmọye, ọmọye. Olówó fẹ́ 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 olówó fáriwo. Olówó fẹ́ 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 olówó fáriwo. Olówó fẹ́ 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 olówó fáriwo.
You turned it up, man. That was something.
Thank you very much.
Olo Firewall. Okay, that was a good one. Now let's find out what MM and Miyonsi have for us in the kitchen.
All right. You know, dancing is another type of exercise. That was pretty interesting. Thank you so much. All right, Miyonsi, we are getting into the next phase of the kitchen segment.
Yes,
so what's up, Miyonsi?
I'm sorry. The dance was just grooving too much. So next we are making is egusi.
Egusi.
Yes,
Egusi soup.
Yes. This is
Okay, that I can understand.
This is actually my favorite.
Okay.
I ate a lot of egusi while I was growing up, and my mom just told me like, do you know this is your best soup? Like while you were growing up, you had a lot of egusi. So I think we'll be going on a break right now.
Yes, we'll go on a quick break and we'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. All right, on to the second segment of the kitchen.
Yes.
Next
So,
phase.
what we're making right now is egusi. Like I said, this was my favorite while I was growing up, and it's still my favorite.
Okay.
It's still my favorite.
Well, not sure about...
You don't like egusi?
Not really.
Really?
I think I've had too much of it growing up.
Wow.
Yeah, so I want to try different soups. So let's just talk about the ingredients quickly.
So basically we're using pomo, we're using dry fish, we're using locust beans, we're using chicken, cooked chicken already. This is egusi melon. We're using palm oil and we're using the stock.
Okay.
So what happened is we've already cooked the chicken, yeah? So that is out of the way. So this is the stock. Now, a little 2 tablespoons of palm oil is here. And we just
I grew up learning that your egusi, you soak it down in water.
Okay.
I don't know why they do it, I never asked. But I noticed that it swells.
Yeah.
So I guess it was just an economical, just to manage, economical way of just allowing your egusi go around.
Actually, it was when I got into the university, I started using this blended one. The one which is the normal melon, and they blend it like it comes out in a liquid form.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I've never seen
that's
that
That's the
before.
kind that I cook at home. Yeah. Until I got this kind, I was like, okay, I have to adjust to this one. So we just fry this a little and add our stock into it.
Okay.
So we need to make it look like a thick paste.
Okay.
So until we are sure of the consistency, we just let it cook down.
All right.
Yeah.
I never add my water immediately.
Why?
I fry the egusi well. Make sure it's fried, and then it has a certain aroma.
Well,
after when you fry it.
if we leave that for too long, we'll probably sleep here.
I know, right? I know.
So we have to fast track everything right now. So now it looks like a thick paste. We let it cook, and we begin to add our ingredients one after the other.
Okay.
We add our locust beans, our pomo, our dry fish, and our chicken. And
making this egusi seems so easy.
yeah, and we are also adding our spinach.
Oh,
Yes.
that's ugu.
Yes. So yes, it is easy to cook. Egusi, I can cook egusi. I started cooking egusi since I was 15 years old.
Well, egusi.
You don't really like it. You don't seem to like egusi a lot.
Not so much. Not so much. I guess because growing up, you know the peeling parts where you have to take off the shell from the egusi. Yeah. I hated that part because my mom always make us go through that.
We bought the one that was already peeled. Oh, there's still some here.
You know, and so when we get them, we have to peel them. It was work, you know. And then the first soup I learned how to cook was okra soup.
I don't like okra soup.
Oh, I love okra soup.
I do not like okra soup.
With ogbono.
I think the only draw soup I like is ewedu. I don't really, I'm a huge fan of okra. So, we could add the locust beans.
So we are taking all of this in now, right? And leaving it to cook?
Not all of it, because some of these things this needs to come up a little, boil a little, cook down a little before we begin to add
everything.
Yeah, but this could go in. Okay. I had a friend in school. When he wants to cook everything, he just pours everything.
So yeah, we are going on a quick commercial break now while our egusi is cooking. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's Wake Up Nigeria, and this is our Independence Edition.
Exciting is the word. We are so excited today. Yes, it's a holiday, and you know, we're relaxed and just having fun.
Everybody's chilling. We have a live band in the studio. And we're giving away movie tickets to anyone who guesses correctly where this place is in Nigeria.
Take a look at the photograph there.
Yeah, we'll be taking your responses on the show, and
people are actually responding already on Twitter. And of course, we'll be announcing the winner
later on.
Yep.
At TVC Connect with the hashtag WakeUpNigeria. Make sure you tell us exactly where this is. And of course, post a picture of yourself with an old 100 Naira note. If you can find one, search under your bed, inside the back of your cupboard.
Does it have to be 100 Naira? Can't it just be an old note? No,
100 Naira specifically. Yes, that's what we're looking for. And, well, hey, for the winners will be announced tomorrow on the show. But please remember to use that hashtag WakeUpNigeria.
Now, in a bit, Mike and Chidi will be bringing us some Twitter feeds from Nigerians to let us know what they are saying about Independence Day. Nigeria at 57. So hashtag Nigeria at 57, hashtag WakeUpNigeria.
And veteran actress Taiwo Ajayi said will be joining us for a chat on the show.
I think we'll have to get another chair.
That's all right. You two sit over there. I'll stay here in the front with Mr. Spencer. Come along, then.
No. I don't know whether I'll be staying that long.
There's no need to be nervous. It's just a talk.
I'm not nervous, madam. It's just that I don't think I'll be staying very long.
Don't worry about a thing. I'll look after you.
Ah, your wife came after all, then, Mr. Spencer.
You're under a misapprehension.
No need to worry, man. I do have a husband, you know, only he's abroad at the moment.
Yes, well, I'd just like to make things quite clear. We don't want any gossip, do we? The national health and everything. I've had a lot of worry. My wife's expecting a baby.
We're all expecting, man. What do you think this is? A Christmas pudding?
Oh, my goodness. I would like to see that episode.
The whole episode,
amazing, absolutely amazing.
It probably is on YouTube.
Yeah, I really would want to. You know, when we were talking about posting an old note, would have made it more interesting. 57 Naira.
57?
Old one. Old 50 Naira. Old 5 Naira. Then coins.
Are you trying to... It's a holiday. You don't want people stressed out.
No, people will do it. And they're not photoshopped, please. We will find out. We don't want Photoshop.
Not the ones you got off the internet.
Yeah, not the ones you got off. But then there's some very good people that they know how. Someone like Adekule Gold. Some people don't know. I mean, that guy used to be... There's a time he actually did a Photoshop.
He's a graphic artist.
Oh, right.
He used to be a graphic. And then, he is. There's a time he did this collage. It was myself and Nicki Minaj.
Really?
You needed to see me and Nicki Minaj together. It was so cool. Like,
I mean, when he was on the show, I mean, a few weeks back, we talked about his career in that area.
You know, so we need to put it out there that no Photoshop, please.
If you had to say, if you wanted to say something to Nigeria, what would it be? In one
something
sentence.
to Nigeria.
Yes.
Or something about Nigeria.
Anyone.
Something to Nigeria.
Or to Nigeria, because we're celebrating Nigeria.
Oh, it's long. I'm thinking about the fact that I would love to give a message to Nigerians. You know, because it's Nigerians that
as
make
the first
up
lady
Nigeria.
that you
Yes.
look like.
My fellow Nigerians. Now is the time to make some adjustments in our lifestyle and work towards working together as opposed to pulling things apart, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And there's so much
Your speech is getting longer.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, but seriously, I'd love to see Nigerians all working together to, you know, grow different parts of the country, different aspects of their life and lifestyle, infrastructure, and so many industries are growing. There are great things happening in Nigeria. We should appreciate it.
Yeah, indeed.
I think for me out here as a country, I would rather have us focus more on institutions. We need to institutionalize our country, you know, the healthcare, education and all of that. We need to make sure that these things are in place and not just expect that we'll just pray and eureka, everything will just get okay.
Yeah, we are too religious. We believe that with prayer, everything will just work with magic. We don't know, we have to put in work, action, act. Lend a helping hand. Vote wisely.
For me, I'm going to make a speech, but I'll have to do it like Obama.
Really? Okay.
So if there's any indication that Nigeria is a great country, we at 57 have so much potential. And yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Oh, that was cool. That was cool.
But
I like
it's
that.
the top of the hour,
I like
and
that.
we have to give you a news update. Standing by is Igochi.
Thank you so much. To the news, President Muhammadu Buhari commemorated Nigeria's 57th independence anniversary in Maiduguri with soldiers who have been fighting Boko Haram. The president inspected the Guard of Honor at the 212 Reconnaissance Battalion Parade Ground along with Chief of Defense Staff Gabriel Olanishekin. He also addressed troops of Operation Lafia Adole, thanking them for securing the country and saying that they are being praised the world over for the progress made so far in the counter-insurgency war. Now, before traveling to Maiduguri, the president reminded the country why this year's independence celebration is a milestone worthy of thanksgiving and remembrance. The president's Independence Day speech also touched on the challenges of the Nigerian state, especially its progress since the return to democratic rule since 1999. President Buhari says, more than ever, there's need to keep the peace, assuring that his government is rededicated to the peace and security of the nation. And kidnapped Assistant Commissioner of Police Emmanuel Adeniyi has regained his freedom. Kaduna State Commissioner of Police Agiola Abe confirmed that Adeniyi was rescued in Birnin Gwari village. The cop who works with the Criminal Investigation Department of Zamfara State Police Command was abducted along a highway in Kaduna on Wednesday. And that's it on the news update. Let's take a look at the day's weather.
All right, the action never stops in the world of sports, and Mike is right here once again with updates.
Okay, I was very pissed over the weekend. It wasn't a good sporting weekend for me.
Why?
Why?
If I say why, I might not host this show again. So
Arsenal is still on their winning streak.
Behind, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Okay, Nigeria's under-20 women's team trounced host team Tanzania 6-0 to qualify and 9-0 on aggregate to the next round of the qualifying series for next year's World Cup. The Falconets won the first game in Benin City a fortnight ago 3-0. The big win was a fitting gift for the country's 57th independence anniversary. Skipper Rashidat Ajibade put the Falconets ahead after 20 minutes and doubled this advantage 5 minutes later. Ijamilusi Florence made it 3-0 in the 35th minute before Amam Imo increased the tally 3 minutes later. Ijamilusi got her brace in 10 minutes into the second half. Cynthia Aku fired home a 6th goal in Tanzania in the 85th minute to complete the massacre. And then on to Premiership goals from Nacho Monreal and Alex Iwobi stretched Arsenal's unbeaten run to 7 matches in all competitions in a 2-0 win over Brighton. Monreal's first goal since March 2013 and Iwobi's first up the season helped Arsenal on their way, and although Chris Hughton's side put in a spirited performance with Solly March and Davy Proper coming close in the first half, Arsenal's quality showed in a dominant display. 3 points for Arsenal means they jump up to 5th in the Premier League table, while Brighton remain in 14th. In other games, Liverpool have now won just one of their last 7 games as Rafa Benitez's Newcastle frustrated them in a 1-1 draw on Super Sunday, while Jeff Hendrick finished off a magnificent Burnley team move to beat Everton at Goodison Park as the Clarets' impressive start to the season continued. And that's all we have time for on Sports Update. It's the papers coming up next.
Yes, so Super Mike, honestly, we have to talk about this sports news. Maybe one day I'll host it with you.
That'd be very cool. That'd be very cool.
Very cool, right?
Very cool.
It seems like so impossible. Let's move along to the papers now, starting with the Nigerian Tribune. It says, debate about restructuring is healthy, according to the British High Commissioner, as Clark advocates North-South leaders parley asked Northern leaders to adopt 2014 confab report. There's also a story here about Buhari in Maiduguri for independence celebration, urges soldiers to stand firm for Nigeria. Those agitating for Nigeria's division are dreamers, he says. There's a story here about how federal government paid 1.64 trillion naira to states, local governments, for salaries, pensions in 2 years. And also mixed reactions trail Buhari's broadcast. That's on page 31, all that in the Nigerian Tribune.
And then on the cover of the Vanguard, we have the headline, Buhari's October 1 speech sparks fire nationwide. Buhari's government always has excuses, says Ohaneze. And then he's trying to push southeast out of Nigeria, says Ezefe. And speech disappointing, empty, says Ozekome Junaid Mohammed. And then he has the opportunity to bring Nigeria back on track. That's from Afenifere there. And then Boko Haram, Buhari visits troops in Borno as U.S. gives $54 million to Nigeria, others. And then finally, Nigeria at 57, dialogue key to conflict resolution, says IBBE, as governors preach peace and unity. All on the cover of the Vanguard this morning.
On the cover of The Guardian, it says, restructure now or implode. Dixon Bakari Afenifere warned. Others laud President's stand, and Buhari celebrates with troops in Borno. Also here it says, military to begin Operation Crocodile Smile in Ogun State. Also, what Nigerians need is attitudinal change, not restructuring, says David Mark. And experts and others urge new policies for affordable housing at the World Habitat Day. That's from The Guardian.
And then on the cover of The Punch, we've got the headline, IPOB, lawyer attacks Kalu for saying Kanu has fled Nigeria. And then still on the cover of The Punch, candle fire kills 2 kids in Lagos, destroys apartment. That's a sad one there during this independence celebration. And then Buhari visits Borno, tells soldiers to stand against recession. And then finally, federal government plans 10 new rail lines, all on the cover of The Punch.
And on this day, it says, Buhari celebrates Independence Day with troops in Maiduguri, reiterates determination to hold Nigeria together. Pastor Bakare tasks president on restructuring, suggests 10-year plan. Also, it says here, 1 month after, Buhari in dilemma over Babachir and Oke. Shehu Sani calls for immediate release of Osinbajo report. All of that on the cover of this day.
And then on the cover of the Nation, we've got Buhari will defend all Nigerians everywhere. President urges army to stand for unity. And then Olubadan, NLC shun Independence Day rally. And then Kalu under fire over Kanu's whereabouts. And then finally, there's a photograph here of people who assembled cars in Nigeria by the Innocent Group. As you can see a photograph there of the Hilux cars and also 32-seater buses as well.
Okay. And that's it on the headlines for this morning.
And of course, the newspapers are proudly supported by Dettol. Be 100% sure. We're going on a break now. And of course, stay with us for tweet feeds from Mike.